Hey everybody. Hi everybody. Okay. Welcome to A Salon's a Higher Font Free Reading, aka the Intuitive Guidance, or I can also pull cards. It doesn't matter a dang. They're still gonna turn out exactly what I'm saying. Thank you for coming, and I much appreciate you. I will never forget it. I love that you've came. Thank all of my new subscribers. I am ecstatic at the amount of, I don't know, I guess the amount of people that are here to see and understand what I have to say, because it's kind of important to understand the best you. I mean, being the best you is the only rising star in the world. You are the star of your own world, and no one else can say as anything or as such or differently. Only one that can love you the best is you. Okay? So if you're out there wondering if there's a one plus you, there is another one, because that independent ass mug can be as prominent in their life and as you are in yours, and y'all can both have a cup and then make a chalice. Okay? Hi, everybody. So, yes, this is the reading. It's either intuitive or I can pull cards for you. Stop, or I'm gonna put you down. I can pull cards for you, yes. Stop, 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 stop. No, I meant it. He's very just doesn't listen. I don't listen too well. Like, no, this doesn't mean nothing to him. Like, please don't. He's gonna start again. It's just kind of how he is. Oh, he listened this time. Thank goodness. He's like chewing on my fingers as if I'm a play toy. I'm not nobody play toy, not even my dogs. I just took you for a long walk. We went to the park this morning. I let you play with your toy. I mean, like, not let you, but I give you plenty of toys. I give you plenty of food. I give you plenty of things to do that doesn't consist of chewing on me. Like, as if I'm a piece of candy. And that stuff hurts. You have sharp teeth. You're still a puppy. We're not about to do that. No. Doesn't matter. Everything is a joke to him until I'm serious. Mm-mm. We just woke up from a nap, me and him. And he does this when I let him, like, be around me too much. Now, I'm a Sagittarian. I really don't even like being around anybody this much. Well, no. I don't like being around. How do I make this make sense? I like to have my own personal space, and then we have space together. Okay? So we just took a nap together. He's like on this couch. Like, I curled up, our feet over the edge, and my back right here, and we took a nap. A small one. But we did it. Partially because I don't want him in my bed, because he smells like puppy, and I want to sleep without allergies in my pillow. Okay? So we slept right here. He slept on my stomach. I let him do it. But then he starts biting and chewing and barking, and he starts doing a lot of things. Moving right along. So, yes, this is a Q&A free reading. And I'm okay with that. You guys are awesome out here. I don't know what spirits say. The royal you shining through. Beautiful, uncaging, body and soul. Can you give me something I haven't seen already? Call of the Muse. A willing release. Awakening the genius. Same cards. That's why I say you cannot kind of change them. Oh, snap. Okay. You're right. Okay, Spirit. So, I'm sorry that you fell on the floor. But let's see what happens. Hey, well, my cards kind of get stuck in a group. And it tends to happen. So, here we go. I want to say thank you to everyone for that beautiful reading earlier. I'm glad everybody showed up. It was wonderful. A lot of people did get their questions asked and their asses known. So that's all I gotta say about that. And so I had a lot of people from another part of the country, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. You know, women empowerment is really a lost art. Like, women forgot how powerful they are. It makes me really kind of sad. They think they're stuck in the position they were given. You're not stuck nowhere, ever, and at any given moment. Only stuck you are is the stuck you. You don't have to worry about one freaking person in this world that doesn't want you, because there's about 1 billion other people, and every time somebody looks at you, side eyes you with a glimmer in their eye, that's another mug that wants you that you just didn't notice. Because you stuck on somebody that don't. We're not even about to do this. Look, I like you. Let me give myself time and see if I can find something in you that somebody else didn't give. And the ones that didn't want me is the ones that didn't give it. And then if they didn't give it and they decided, why should I be looking for them? Those, show me something that they gave. Did they give? I'm not looking for you. I'm not asking why you're not here. You're just not. And you chose it that way. And some people are so damn stubborn that they just don't want to just say, okay, I want to come back. Why don't you want to come back? I'm not going to I don't look at shit in a urgent way. I don't see it like that. I don't see it like, oh, I'm so good, I always want to come back. But I notice that people are just so arrogant that they're like, I'm so good, I'm just going to wait for them to come back. Or I'm so good, I'm going to wait for them to call. Because, when I did mess them over, they still going to call anyway because of what? Did you just complete your own sentence. You messed me over. I'm done calling you. I'm done talking. I did all the damn bird calls I was going to do when you first left. Probably for a long time after. But now that I'm over and ready for something brand new, good luck getting me to call you. I'm done talking to people. That's what I'm trying to get across to you. Yes, I went through what you went through. I was the one wondering if they were going to come back. Hi, Fatima. Nice to see you again as well, love. I went through what you all went through, and I was the one calling these people and wondering if they're going to come back and wondering if God was going to give me a next love and wondering. But you know what? It was the wonder in me, 11:01 on the clock. It was the wonder in me that I just kind of needed to get rid of. Like wondering, 11:11 on the clock. Can I 11 love and 2 of cups and 11 love myself? Can I have my own? Can I fill my own cup? Can I be fulfilled if there was no one? And if someone was in my life, can I really step up to myself and say, no, I'm not going to accept that you keep running in and out of my life and keep, just because I love you to death and do everything, that you can just keep treating me as if I'm nothing. No. Look. If you came in that door and you approached me, you need to know that you have to have your own cup. That means you have to be fulfilled within yourself too, to know that I'm looking for somebody better than some street girl or some younger female or some this, some that, or the other, that I am looking for something as real as what she's looking for. Okay, that's your cup and this is my cup. Now, is your cup going to spill over? Oh, no. I'm tired of spilling my cup on these young girls, these street girls, these this, these that. Or I'm trying to give in my cup to females that don't appreciate it. Like, how about all these people on this chat line, guys and females, wondering when the girl that broke their heart is going to come back? All these really good people. Why don't all of you connect? Forget the people that left. They are so broken, you just don't want to be in that anyway. They're broken. And sometimes when you're so good, you end up with a broke mug. Like financially, emotionally, physically, mentally, devotionally. You end up with like... Let me say, your spirit guides wants what's best for you. I'm going to tell you the God honest truth. They want what's best for you. And if that's what you want, then they want that for you. However, it's like the sands of time. Yes, God is there. There's 4 footprints, and only you walking. They're there. There's probably 6 or 7 or 8, especially if you're divinely guided. It's there. But you still have to walk those. You have to put in the effort and walk those steps. So they can't psychically give you the exam answers. You have to study just like everyone else. You can't pass college without a book. I mean, some people can intuitive. Some people really do got that gift. I ain't gonna lie. They can touch a book and know exactly what it says and don't have to read one. But I'm not that one. So yes, I have to study anything I want to excel in. We all have the magic within us. I promise you. God loves us, especially the people like us, Fatima. People like us. That just kind of really just need a difference. Yeah, you can. Your exams, come on now. You didn't lose shit. Sorry, excuse my language. I promise you, you didn't lose nothing. Come on, now. You didn't lose nothing. You did not lose anything. You can't take another exam. You can't study your behind off. You can't stop wondering if you can and just do it. You have lost what? Opportunity is like a sweatshirt. You can take it on, you can put it on, you can take it off. You can even leave it on a grocery cart and lose it at a grocery store. Opportunity is right in your face at any point in time. If you're not ready for the exam, don't sign up for it. There's nothing. I mean, just imagine, Fatima, the day you do pass that exam, and not only at like a lower grade level because you rushed it, but in like a grade level like one of the highest percentages, because what do they say? Doing things slowly and being knowledgeable is the best way. Sometimes the turtle wins the race. So don't ever get intimidated by some words on a piece of paper. Some exam I've taken, I ain't even studied for. That's the truth. I didn't study for them. And not studying, actually, it had an effect on it, but it didn't mean I didn't pass. But when I studied for things, and I took my time and set my time out and loved myself enough to look at it and understood that there are so many hours in a day, and studying kind of literally only takes 6 of them. Study for 6 hours a day. We work for 6 hours a day. More than that. We work 9-hour shifts, 8-hour shifts. What? We put more towards money than we actually do bettering ourselves. Study for 6 hours. 3 at a time. Let's take 3 hours out your day. Let's say 3 hours out your day. Every day a week. 3 hours. Study for 1 hour. Let's put it like this. Study for 1 hour a day, you get a C. Study for 2 hours a day, you get a B. Study for 3 hours a day, you get an A. How about that? And let somebody tell you ain't ready for that test. Study the highlights, because you know what's important. What's important to you? Is sitting here on the internet important to you, or what I'm saying to do is important to you? That's the highlight. Being on the internet, going to every read is not the highlight. But the highlight is study 3 hours a day if you want the A. Study 2 hours a day if you want the B. Study 1 hour a day if you want the C. Either way, at least in this country, a 70 is passing. I still made it. But 3 hours a day, I'm excellent. The only effort, the best effort, is the effort you put into yourself for something that you really want. So stop focusing on if Tom and Jerry or whoever are going to come back. Put that, all that time you spend thinking about on that sorry mug that left your life, put that into your studies, something you really want. Because that really just ain't as important as showing is long lasting. Because whether they're there or not, you still got some great grades and a good job. Okay? Something nobody can take from you. So everybody can take themselves from you and think they God's gift of shit. But no. They can't take what you've accomplished for yourself. Huh. Cheers. Salud. And that's the way it is. Don't bring yourself down in somebody else's book. Shoot, they wrote their own Bible. We all got a Bible. A Bible is a tale of somebody's history of something they went through. The Bible is something that somebody went through. Like even every culture and religion, and everybody has a Bible, a biblical book, a historic adventation. No, I'm sorry, the word will not come to me right now, of what someone of greatness went through or what someone has gone through. Everyone has their own inner Bible. So what's yours going to write next? I sat here and waited for Tom, Dick, and Harry to come back, or my Bible says I studied my ass off, and then I went to school, and then I made A's in all of my classes just studying 3 hours a day. Then I went to work, and then I focused on myself because I love myself first, whether Tom, Dick, or Harry come back or not. And now, when I finally get my greatest of the grades, Tom, Dick, and Harry got to depend on me. And then at that point, I dare you to crack a whip in this beast. You want to leave? Bye. Now, you know I love when you come, Rashima. I love it. I mean it. I'm so glad you're here. So I just want everybody to know, love yourself first. It's so important. I'm so sorry. It's not that you don't want to love someone else. You will. It's just that you have a cup. And the more your cup, your chalice, the more your chalice is filled, the more somebody else's chalice is going to have to be filled. They're going to have to meet you where you at. So they better meet you now and then encourage you, or they can wait till your cup is all the way full. And then they have got to come. Thank you, Rashima. They have got to come with their cup full as your cup. Y'all both, he better come while you at the 5 of cups. Because if he ain't coming with you with the 5 of cups and helping you get to the 10 of cups, then guess what? When you at your own 10 of cups, you better expect somebody to come into your life at a 10 of cups that you already got a house, a home, a car, education, this or that or the other, because you don't need nobody to get there. I don't care what country you're from. Excuse me. Forget that. You know what? You are a person within your damn self, and there's nothing you cannot accomplish by your dang own self, because God put you on this earth to do so. And then the more you accomplish for yourself, the more the person that is going to have to stand up and be there with you. Not because of you get all the way up here, and then you bring somebody that is just less than, and then you try to say, okay, I'm going to help you. No, we ain't that kind of women today. No. Because that's what, that woman is the woman that left. That woman was the one that got left. This woman right here, with her 10 of cups, all 10 of them, her chalice, that's full. You better, if I'm a doctor or a lawyer, you better be a surgeon. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm not about to take somebody working at our local restaurants, and I'm not saying it's not love. I'm just saying I have a lot I want for myself. Are you going to be able to help me in any way other than some good and some good Okay. Because you know what's going to happen? I'm going to tell you, Fatima and Rashima. What's going to happen is you're going to be the one leaving somebody heartbroken. And we sure don't want to do that. Because they're going to fall in love with everything you are, everything you accomplish. But they are not going to understand quite what it took for you to get there. So you're not going to be able to appreciate that. When they're asking you versus them bringing their own cup. You bought a Jaguar, and this person with their own damn cup can buy you a Ferrari. Okay? Jaguar and Ferrari are two different, very, very different cars. Very, very. You are worth it. So fill your own cup until that Ferrari guy comes. Okay? Close them legs. Close that mind to thinking that you can't accept what you have right now and build it. And if it's just you, then understand that that's what God meant. For you to build yourself up, because he's tired of unchivalrous ass men treating women like they're nothing. No, we don't do that no more. Because honestly, I don't care how much you got. You may be the head, but I am the neck of this beast. I will chop that head off real quick. A woman can turn the head any way they want. Have you ever been with a man and you just rub them on his shoulder and say, honey, this is what I want? And they say, okay, baby. Weak. They do that for the young person or other person they with. Excuse me. That lady, you know what she said? You need to pick me up in your car. So they bring their car. No, we need to go out on dates first. So they make a date. That person is willing to set up boundaries for herself. But that's where she's at. You all are going to raise higher than that, because somebody is going to have to reach up above themselves to get where you're at. Okay? Fuck the players. And if they're mad, hate the game. This is not a game. This is my life. It's a game to you, then you can come up in it and you really just don't have much to give. And that's when the player come in. They have a couple babies, have a couple kids. Once you have them kids, then you stuck with them 18 years. What? Probably longer than that. If it's a true baby daddy. If it's not, for real, your kids end up fatherless. He over there with a 20-year-old, a 30-year-old, and now they have a couple 18 years kids too. They have a couple more kids. You're not about to do that. Love yourself first and get your behind off your back. Use your 2 legs and get on it. I've learned a lot of things being a single. I learned how to trade stocks. I did. I learned how to trade stocks. Not just long-term stocks. Short-term too, like Forex, currency. All by myself. Nobody was here to help me. I studied. Something I really, really wanted. Because I want to build something I could live off of for a long time. And currency is something that will never stop exchanging. So let me learn how to do it. Let me learn how. And then every investment I put into it, my goal is to grow it. So if I put such and such amount of money into this account today, I don't expect to put no more. Idea. I hope I said that right. Fatima and Rashima know how I am. So if you're not willing to hear the truth and you just aren't sure, I would go ask somebody else. 'Cause I'm not that one. I'm not that one. But the truth is, are y'all friends or lovers? If you don't want to hear the truth, don't ask me. I have an answer for you right now, but I just kind of need an extended understanding. Are you friends or lovers, Hadia? Hadia. I'm an intuitive reader. I do have cards. I have many of them. I have this deck. I have this deck. I have this deck. Oh, this deck. I have this. I have many decks. It's not. Are you friends or lovers? You're lovers? That is an odd question to ask, and you're already lovers. Number 6. This deck don't lie. This deck is like a truth. It says, the dream. Are you sitting back and wondering if your lover is your lover? And sitting outside of something that is going on the sidelines? Transformation, past lives, sorrow, and abundance in reverse. Okay. Does he have another relationship going on, or is it just the two of you? If he has not shown signs, has he shown signs of there's something being wrong? Because if he doesn't, and I'm saying this, and I'm going to tell you this ahead of time, if he's not showing signs that something is wrong, then that's, again, I say this all the time, it's your inner stuff. Like, it's you. Like, you need to stop. If he does not show you signs that he's doing anything wrong, like, okay, accept the fact that somebody likes you. But if he is showing you signs that he's doing something wrong, then you have a problem. Because according to these cards, if you want cards, it says that I don't know, we're separated. No, there's no, I don't know. You're sharing your lover. If you're separated, he's found somebody else. That's what the cards say if you really want to know. I just read each card to you out loud. You should have got the message. Like, he's seeing somebody else, or he wants to. And I don't mean to say this in the wrong way, but you need to, like, literally look at yourself and say, if we're separated, why? And am I willing to chase some man somewhere? Am I better than that? And can I do better? Are there much better men out here in this world? I mean, is it possible? I mean, yes, it is. And this is not, I'm saying to question yourself, because someday you'll grow up to say, yeah, I can do better. Like, if you're separated, listen to the word separated. Isn't a separation move on from you? Not in a bad way, not in a depressing way. And I'm telling you this part to tell you this. Who the fuck cares if he don't want to stay with you? Tell him to kick rocks like he's like a dirtbag. That's a whole dirtbag. He's a dirtbag. She's a dirtbag. He's a dirtbag. He's a dirtbag. A dirtbag is somebody unworthy of you. Somebody that thinks that the grass is greener on the other side. Well, let him go out there and find out. Especially if you was good to him. You didn't cause him no goddamn problem for him to do what he did. I know you didn't. Let him go. That's what you have to understand. I have an ex-wife. Let him go. Go out there. Create your own havoc and strife. You'll want to come back because you know what? I was married for 13 years. We've been separated for almost 5. And she's still trying to contact me today. Talking about this and that and the other and when we was together. Look here. Look here, girl. Look here, girl. The reason we ain't together is the choices you made. Now you went out there, found somebody, and he's a dirtbag, and he sat there and got you pregnant, not only once, but your first baby ain't even out of fucking Pampers. And you have a second one on the way. And you still calling my phone talking about what we had? Excuse me. I'm sorry, baby, but you want to live with your dirtbag. I said I'm going. I let go when you let go. And when you let go, I let go. So that means let the hell go. Because I want to heal from this. And I want to find what's meant for me. And one day I will be married. And one day I will be in love. But it just may not necessarily be with you no more. Sorry, baby. Because I gave you the ultimate of my heart and everything I loved. You were everything I loved. Let it go. 13 years. Do you want to spend 13 or whatever else X he is? How many years y'all spend together? Do you want to spend most of your life going through this? Or do you want to find somebody that's actually going to stay by your side and love you unconditionally? Even on your period day. Don't fuck with that. Let them go. Men always think they're hot shit till they not. And then they want to come back to you like they somebody. And make sure that when he do knock at your door, you tell him no. Single or not. I'm single and down by myself. But I told her, no ma'am. No ma'am. You cannot. You can't come and you can't create a whole trash heap in your yard and come and bring it into my peace. We ain't about to do this. No, ma'am. I did a lot to get here. And I show after having you steal from me, lie to me, take all my shit from me. Even I gave you my apartment key so you could get everything you needed. When you decided you wanted a divorce, I gave you the key to get in the house to get what you needed. And you took everything from me to my allergy medicine. And I told you not to do that. And then when you took everything else, you said, I'm going to bring it down to you. I'm going to pack it in my U-Haul and bring it down to you. Then when it came to bringing it down to me, you never made it there. Instead, you took everything. Now you still own my phone. 5 years later, periodically complaining about the man in which you decide to have 2 babies. And he still won't get out of your house. And then he going to say he going to call the government on you because if you kick him out and then you don't want him no more and he don't want you either because he's on the phone with his ex-baby mama. Get your trash heap away. Keep your trash heap away from my house. I don't want nothing to do with your drama. I'm in peace. Thank you. You created your trash heap. You made your bed, lie in it. You know what? Hadia, how are you going to love yourself if you're so focused on when someone else is going to come in so you don't have to be by yourself? Honestly, you're only as by yourself as you make yourself. You're not alone. The reason why you're single right now and the reason why you don't have a husband, because God wants you to work on and with yourself right now. Go on a vacation. Maybe they in the South Cayman Islands. Get a divorce. Take all of his money. And if he does have some money, take your ass on a vacation. Because this is, okay. If he got money, take all of his shit in a courthouse. Whatever judgment y'all live by. Take all his shit. Because you didn't leave him, he left you. That's an upper hand. Go and pull out them tears right in front of the judge. Make him give you all his money. And then when you get your settlement, take your behind over there to some good island where all the sexy men stay. And wear something pretty and get you another one. That's how easy they come and they go. You never know. You just never do. You don't know when they gonna come, like when you got married. And you never know when they gonna go, like your ex-husband. So there will always be a new one. I can't even walk into a store without somebody hitting on me. So trust me. And yes, I'm a divorcee. A divorcee. Let me see what you say. People think that it's the last when somebody leave their life. No, sweet love. They left for a reason. Not in a bad way. But this is your hard to accept season. That there's no mistakes. That was not a mistake that they came in. It was sure a lesson when they left. It was. But you're never alone. And by hermiting yourself and thinking that you're not worthy because somebody else made you feel that way is not the truth. And the people that don't come back, or this or that or the other, that's a lesson too, that if they grass was so green on the other side, let it be that way. Let's tell them, God bless you. Stay safe. I don't wish nothing bad on you. I do know that karmically, and I'm not saying I wish, I just know karmically you're going to get what you gave. It's kind of how it works. It's nothing I'm wishing on you. I wish you all the best. But you're going to get what you gave. So you guys shouldn't worry so much about that. If they come back, they come back. If they don't, they don't. It sounds like I'm making something very difficult that's going on in your life so simple. But I've lost so much in my life. So many people. Some by choice and some by default, some by accident, and some because I had to. But one thing I can say is that's what brought the strength in me. It's what made me stronger. It's what made me know. It's what raised the bar from the person I was to the person that I am. Am I perfect? No, I still live in an apartment. I don't have a house yet. I have a car that somebody bought me, but I don't have everything. But I have enough to start. And for me to focus on somebody that left me, that did me wrong, that messed with me, I have nothing to say. I heard from my guides and my spirits and my universe that what is meant for me will stay. It'll always be here. I don't have to go chase and beg for it. I don't have to lie, cheat, and steal. I don't have to manipulate. I don't have to placate. I don't have to play the Joker today. Those people that think it's funny, let them be that. I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is grow within myself, and that's when God will come through He's coming through with me. He's helping me grow within myself. So who cares if they don't come back? I've lost many people. But there are many people. Those many people were taking me for granted. They didn't care what happened. When COVID-19 came, they didn't even call to check on me. COVID-19 came, and now it's at where it's at. No one ever called me to check on me during COVID-19, and I was by myself. That's when I knew. I said, God, Jesus, source and universe, angels, ancestors, Archangel, Angel Michael, and everyone else, help me through this, and I promise you I'll do the best I can for myself. And I will not accept mugs that did not care about me. And I could have died in that apartment by myself. And no one would have known. I can never look at that. And I have tears in my eyes to know that I gave myself, my love, my devotion to these people that I call family, friends, girlfriends, husbands, and wives. And know that none of them called to see if I was okay. Cousins, aunts, and uncles. I could have died, and no one would have known. At least for a year, until my apartment manager came in and checked on me. No one would have known because no one in my family called to even make sure I was okay. No person I ever dated, no one ever would have known if I would have caught COVID and died in there. So no, that's where it comes from. It's just if they don't come back, have no fear, because God is here. I'm still alive today. I was one that didn't get taken. I still get to breathe and live and do excellent, wonderful work for all of you people and tell my story, because they just left me there. They didn't even care. After I gave them my heart, my soul, my devotion, I showed up for their birthdays, anniversaries, soccer games, football games, and all that stuff. I showed up for their christening. I don't give a fuck, the baptisms. I showed up, and no one would have known if I would have died in there. I was in a whole different city than I am here, surrounded by family, and no one would have known. No one would have checked on me. So is that strength that I've gained, that I'm trying to instill in all of you, is that you may not be in my situation, but one thing I do know is that you have to grow into the strength that I have, and that if you don't like me, love me, want me, need me, or are interested, then why am I reflecting upon why of all of this? Because the same person that left you sitting there hanging is the same person that will not show up if you're sitting in the hospital with, I don't know, needing surgery on your left eye. Cataracts, I don't know. They're not going to show up. So why are you even worried about whether they're going to come back? They're so fucking selfish, self-centered, narcissist, worried about them damn self. I'm ready to go because I don't want to be in a relationship with this person. Goodbye. Go get your green grass. Because you know what? In the summertime, that shit wilts up and turns to brown. Get your ass on. You ain't got no food to feed me. How the fuck you supposed to feed somebody else? I'm not even happy. I'm as unhappy as you are. The shit you keep causing. And thank you very much, Goddess, for understanding. Because that's where I came from. All these people that said that they love you, they absolutely, they love us for their damn self and what you could give them. But at the end of the day, when it came down to it, I got surgery. I almost died. There was no one. And when I told the people I care most about, my mothers, they said, I'm sorry that happened to you. It's the most hurtful thing I could have ever heard. I'm sorry. You almost died. I'm sorry that happened to you. A mother said that to you. Your mother said, I'm sorry you had surgery and almost died, and I'm sorry that happened to you. Not I'm sorry I wasn't there. I'm sorry that happened to you. So I want you guys to understand that you open and close your own eyes, and the only reason you have breath today is because God intended it for you, and you really just kind of need to love yourself. Understand how strong you are, because your will and yourself is amazing. What somebody's will and self can accomplish is outstanding. Beyond anything anybody else can give you. Beyond that person that won't come back. F them and F that. If I gotta sit in the hospital for almost dang near 2 weeks I'm sitting there emailing you, telling you what happened to me, and you didn't do nothing until 3 weeks after I got out of the hospital. Then you finally answered, and then your answer is, I'm sorry that happened to you. And at some point in my life, you told me you loved me. That we were family forever, that we were in love forever, or that we were married forever, or that they loved me, period. And then they just left me where I stood because they said I wasn't the one. And I didn't do anything to deserve it. But try to get them to understand where I was coming from as well. Love yourself first. I promise you, the well of love you could give yourself is the best thing you could ever